Rich from Simms Fishing Products, and today we're going to talk about how you find the perfect size of a Simms wader. Why is that important? Well, first of all, we make a lot of sizes of in-stock waders. For example, the G3 Guide Stocking Fit wader has 19 in-stock sizes, so we want to make sure you get the right fit for you. That's going to help you be much more comfortable out in the water. It's going to allow you much better range of motion and you're able to walk and wade much more efficiently. And also you're going to get much less wear and tear on your wader because it's going to fit you properly. So how do you do this? Well, it's pretty simple. First of all, you want to grab one of these measuring tapes and you're going to take 3 measurements going to help you find the correct size of wader. The first one is going to be at the top of the chest here, and you're going to go underneath the arms and to the largest girth you have up here. This says 43 inches on me. Then you're going to go a little bit lower. You're going to go just above your waist. Okay? Here that's going to say 36 inches for me. And then you're going to go around your hips. And that for me is going to say 41 inches. And now what you want to do is you want to take your largest of those 3 girths, and that for me is going to be the 43 inches in the chest. And then you're going to look on our size chart in order to find the correct size that you need. Now you're also going to need your inseam, and what we want you to do is just take the inseam of the pants that you like wearing the most. So for example, for me, these are 34-inch inseams. And then you're going to need to find out what stocking foot size you're going to need. I wear a 10.5 shoe, so I'm going to need the 9 to 11 stocking foot size. Put all these measurements together and you're going to be able to find the right size of a Simms wader for you. So my basic measurements are the chest, I was 43 inches, above the waist I was 36 inches, and at the hips I was 41 inches. By looking at the size chart online, because of my 43-inch girth, you can see I'm going to be somewhere between a large short and a large long. If you add in my 34-inch inseam, you can see I'm squarely in the large range. And because I wear a 10.5 shoe, my wader of choice is going to be a size large 9 to 11 stocking foot. Now, if you have any additional questions or you don't know how this really works after watching this video, give us a call at Simms and we can walk you through it, or go to one of our specialty retailers across North America. They really know our waders, they really know how to get you sized up, and they want you to walk out with the best wader fit perfectly for you. Thanks so much for joining us, and I hope you enjoy your next purchase of a Simms wader.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Review Pals. My name is Ben and I will be your host. Well, as you can tell, today we're going to be looking at some waders. Now, for all of you who like fly fishing, I know I do myself, these are a key component when you're fly fishing. Reason being is because you want to get in the middle of that creek or river or whatever you're fishing in, but the thing about it, you got to have these on, otherwise you're going to freeze. Because when you're fishing for those trout, that water is cold. A couple different things I like about these is that number one, they have the boots already attached. Now I've tried the ones that didn't have the boots and it was a disaster because in the middle of me walking in the creek, the heel of the shoe that the boot that I was wearing came off, okay? Now I got my foot going through the boot and it's horrible, step on rocks and everything else. So it's nice already having the boots on it, okay? If you've never used these before, that you really need to pay attention to. Number one, you wanna make sure that they are good and snug, okay? Number two, this belt right here, this can literally save your life. Why is that, you ask? Well, let's say you're walking in the creek or the river, or whatever you're fishing in, and you happen to fall. What's gonna happen is all that water is gonna sink down in here. So this belt right here, you wanna make sure that that is nice and tight to ensure that you don't run into a situation that happens to you. That's why this belt is here, so you want to have that nice and snug. Now, another thing about this one that's a little bit different is that this one actually has a secondary type loop at the top here that you can tighten up that'll really help as well. Because you're going to have your vest over this, and it's going to help, you know, keep everything all snug and everything like that. But water, as you know, can travel anywhere, so it's important to have that. You have a little pouch in here, which is a little bit different. I normally don't see that. And again, it's going to be something that's you know, efficient, and it's going to meet your needs for when you're doing the fly fishing. So you want to make sure that everything's nice and snug, everything's tight. They're warm. You know, they're pretty thin as far as that goes. There's not like any kind of really padding or anything like that in there, which is nice because even though the water is freezing cold, these will keep you nice and toasty. Okay, so you know, like I said, I've tried quite a few different pairs of waders and whatnot over the years. I love to fly fish, but you know, these may be ones you want to try out. So you know, what do you like about them? What do you don't like? You know, what are some things that you may recommend? You know, do you like the color? Do you like green? There's a lot of different kinds out there. So let me know what you think. I'd love to hear it. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you soon.